Kia ora. My name is Michelle Sharp and I'm the Head of IoT in South Island for Vodafone New Zealand. Vodafone is proud to be a partner of Fieldays Online 2020, an event we're always keen to be part of and certainly very proud to be associated with. In this session, I will share with you a new direction for Vodafone within specifically the rural sector. So let's start by understanding what role we believe Vodafone plays within the rural sector in New Zealand. We see ourselves playing a role in three very important areas: connectivity, collaboration, and transformation. First and foremost, it is about providing connectivity, and connectivity comes where there is coverage. And there are three parts to rural coverage. There's mobility, there's broadband, which is through the RBI initiative, and then in my part of the business, it's about connecting things via the Internet of Things, or IoT. As head of IoT at Vodafone, our aim is to provide farms with access to solutions through different software and sensors. The expansion of our Narrowband Iot coverage, which I will talk to a bit later, coupled with the rollout of the 5G network, will be absolutely critical in expanding our reach. But we just can't do this alone. It is really important for us to collaborate with partners and with suppliers if we're going to be able to bring to market solutions for connectivity outside of the farm gate. So collaboration with industry bodies will also allow us to deliver world-class tools in order to be able to help meet new greenhouse gas emission targets. So our role is about enabling transformation. Now more than ever, and in light of recent global events, there will be a significant focus on the primary sector, a sector which our nation will be looking at to help us get through the impending global crisis. It is such an exciting time to be associated with the rural sector. We have a chance to reinvent how agriculture and horticulture is undertaken in New Zealand, and Vodafone wants to be a part of this journey. So what has Vodafone's investment been in rural New Zealand so far? Well, since the exit from Vodafone Group last year, Vodafone New Zealand is now owned and operated in New Zealand by New Zealanders. So if anything, our commitment to the rural sector just got stronger. Our investment comes in the form of network infrastructure, as mentioned already. Now, this began when we committed to rural New Zealand by partnering with the government and delivering RBI 1. Well, since then, as you have no doubt be aware, Vodafone is continuing its investment through the rollout of RBI 2. In partnership with the Rural Connectivity Group, RCG, a joint venture between government and the three telcos, together we are working to deliver phase 2 of the Rural Broadband Initiative, which is set to be concluded by December 2022. This incredibly unique government and industry collaboration will see New Zealand as the first country in the world where all three mobile providers and operators will collaborate in such a way. This is such an important step for New Zealand Inc., as it also sets a precedent for collaboration into the future. So what do we expect to see as a result of this partnership? Well, the published outputs of what RBI2 will bring can be summarized as follows. So together we will be connecting 30,000 new households. The additional coverage will mean that 67% of current mobile black spots will have connectivity. It will also mean 20% more IoT coverage. I'll talk later in the presentation as to why this is so important. We will be adding 780 kilometers of additional coverage across our state highways. All of this possible due to the rollout of 400 additional cell sites by 2022. What these stats don't do, however, is talk to the outcomes which will be possible as a result of a more connected New Zealand. This, for me, is the most exciting part, where connectivity can start to make a real and tangible positive impact to us and to our rural communities. Our investment in IoT has also been a focus for us as a business. So in 2018, we launched our Narrowband Iot Network. This is very important technology for the agricultural and horticultural sector. Due to the low bandwidth, the technology has far, far greater reach. And another important aspect of the technology is the ability to use batteries to power devices in order to connect assets. And due to the low power usage, this enables a very, very long battery life. Devices can therefore be installed in remote and rugged areas and do not require regular powering. The richness comes in having different connectivity for different use cases, both complementing each other and the current offering that we see in New Zealand today. And here is where it gets really exciting. Off the back of the RBI2 rollout, we are planning to also increase the Narrowband Iot land coverage from 48.2% to over 70% land coverage. The benefit of piggybacking NB-IoT on the rollout of RBI2 is that we will end up with the most arable farmland in New Zealand within covering range, which is incredible. So in my role as head of IoT, I am driven by the desire to be able to apply connectivity for greater good. The team and I are absolutely passionate about these three areas where we feel we can make a real and significant difference: environmental sustainability, well-being, and connected communities. As you can see, the agri-sector, and in particular sustainable farming, is at the heart of this focus. But this isn't new to Vodafone. We have, in conjunction with some strong partners, already deployed many different solutions around the country to help farmers make good choices, run more efficiently, and ultimately have peace of mind. This is because sustainable farming is not only incredibly important, it is also under increasing government scrutiny. We are seeing three distinct areas of focus emerging. The first looks at the impact on the environment around us and how our actions ultimately influence it. The second area we're seeing IoT play a part in is livestock systems. The third area we're seeing large amounts of growth in is in the area of smart logistics. We see that IoT can play an enormous role in monitoring, controlling, optimizing, and automating farms, ultimately to make better choices for the sustainability of farmers and for the sustainability of our environment and our planet. To bring this to life, I'm going to finish with two wonderful case studies. So RiverWatch, the first, is the next generation of water quality monitoring, providing an easier, smarter way to gather water data. The RiverWatch team have developed a new hydrodynamic walker, which will go to market in September 2020. RiverWatch Innovation, compact device using the latest in remote sensing technology and our Narrowband Iot Network, is delivering real-time data straight to a phone or a desktop. The great thing is that with the knowledge comes power. So with the help of RiverWatch, as a nation, we can start making targeted changes to improve our country's declining freshwater quality, which is absolutely amazing. So the second case study is Palmu's Rural Connectivity Project, which is the second largest rural connectivity project in the country, covering the length and the breadth of New Zealand. So in order to securely connect all Palmu's farms with its corporate offices, Vodafone established an innovative wide area network, a WAN. The WAN combines digital microwave radio, fiber technology, mobile copper, and satellite solutions to be able to deliver seamless backup connectivity. So by all accounts, the project continues to deliver some incredible benefits. The first is increased efficiencies. With a lot less downtime and faster connectivity, farm managers are able to work more productively. Then the system also offers increased communication. This became absolutely critical during COVID-19. The 125 farm managers were able to use video conferencing to share ideas and learnings with each other during lockdown. Through the technology, they are also able to keep in contact with Palmu via a weekly video streaming. Palmu has also seen improvements in health and safety, and they can begin planning future health and safety initiatives such as lone worker alerts, online safety modules, and wireless surveillance cameras over time. There is also an ability to leverage the investment because it's cloud-based systems and now allowing farmer managers to work smarter, not harder. Palmu now has the connectivity required to invest in smarter farming technology for the future. All of what I have just talked about is the foundation layer. There is so much more we plan to collaborate on. And although this has been a significant undertaking already, Vodafone New Zealand is very, very proud to be working with 125 farms, helping them be more sustainable, more connected, and ultimately more efficient. Well, thanks for joining me today in this session. I hope you found the new direction of Vodafone within the rural sector both interesting and exciting. Kia ora.